All right, so I got my MCAT score recently, and I recorded my reaction with my mom because she's my good luck charm, and honestly thought this was going to be a beautiful moment, but it wasn't. It's bad.
Okay.
Really bad.
Good.
Worse than last year.
Last year?
Worse.
Oh, this is test. You took the Virginia, the Columbia? Huh? It's okay. It's okay. The Virginia? The Columbia?
495. Worse than last year, only by a point, despite how much more I studied and how much better my habits were. During the test, I finished it early. Never liked the feeling, but I walked out thinking that this time is different. I felt good. And then I saw the number. Honestly, it broke me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was binging anime. I doom scrolling my phone for hours. Let me not exaggerate. Maybe like not hours. And the next day, I went to the gym in the morning, and I left in 15 minutes. And I'm not sure because of how busy the gym was, but I was about to break down and cry in front of strangers. And I was not gonna let that happen. Overall, I felt very pathetic, very ashamed of myself, disappointed, lost, and very uncertain on what's next. Honestly, the score wasn't the hardest part, which I thought it was for months. The hardest part was not knowing who to talk to and how to process these emotions, because I'm grateful for the support I have. My mom loves me unconditionally, but she doesn't understand what the MCAT is. I tried explaining to a friend. He thought that I did well when I explained it, but when I cleared up his misunderstanding, he goes, "Oh, I see." That clearly made it much worse. And I had advice from some friends, and they say that I didn't need anyone to tell me that failure is a lesson or this will be nothing when you become a doctor. I don't even know what I need. I think I needed someone to just get it. And I still don't know what I need. Honestly though, I sat with it alone, which looking back might have been exactly what I needed. The week before I got the score, it was Eid. And at that time I went to the earliest prayer by myself, and the Imam talked about Ibrahim, about it was a concept that being able to give up the thing you love most, and his son was saying, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala willed it, then so be it. To be fair, I was only half listening, already planning my day from going to the gym, the barber, driving my sister and her kids to the museum. But after the prayer, after the score came out, when I sat down to write about this on my newsletter, the hookbook came back to me. That sacrifice isn't just giving up, it's choosing a long game when it genuinely costs you something. I wanted that score to prove that I was no longer the person I used to be. I wanted this time to be different. I wanted that sign that my hard work just paid off. Instead, it just became another thing that I had to keep moving through. failure or not, by your definition, is simply the path that I'm walking. And here's what I realized when I actually stopped, zoom out, look at the big picture of things, and looked at the week. That same week or two from celebrating Eid, getting my score back, I submitted medical school applications to 11 schools. I got a confirmation for a letter of recommendation from a supervisor who used to work for my autistic brother before I started working there. There was complications with my med school application, and then I was able to fix it immediately and within hours. I researched what schools required a supplemental exam from Casper and Preview and simply registered for it and already planning how to move forward. The mic I'm holding right now, I've been wanting for years. And I decided just to treat myself because I'm tired of waiting for perfect conditions to start. I say I'm not, but deep down I'm waiting for when this happened, then I'll get this. It's just not gonna work that way. And none of those steps or small wins felt like it mattered, to be honest. But zooming out, that was a full week of progress made, and it was masked by 2 days of me breaking down. Back to when it was Eid, after the prayer, I went to the gym and I drove to a new barber that was near my house. And on the way, I had this random thought because I've been obsessing over building systems that hold up when I get to medical school. Whatever schedule I have, circumstances, whatever gets thrown at me. And then I thought, does that include finding a barber in a city that I don't even live in yet? Clearly the answer is no, that I'll figure it out when I get there. And clearly that sounds obvious, but I'm making this point because I've been doing this with everything. Trying to build a perfect life for a future version of myself, while the present version of me is standing right here needing specific attention. That I can't build a system for every future scenario. I simply make a plan, move forward, adapt when the time comes. It takes a very simple and honestly stupid thought to open my eyes on how inefficient I've been spending my time and energy. Let me be real. $4.95 is embarrassing. It still is. Deep down, I'm still ashamed of myself while I'm still processing this. Yet I'm still telling myself that $4.95 is information. It's data. It's not a verdict or a decree of what I'm going to be when I get older. My brother is still the reason I walk into clinical environments the way I do. My father's health is still what made me care about medicine in the first place. My reasons and my why didn't change. So I had to learn to detach from the outcome, which I'm still struggling to do so. And most importantly, if God, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decreed that I'll be a doctor, that I'll get the career I want, it will happen. If not, it won't happen, and so be it. I just reminded myself that I'd rather be the person who keeps moving forward and let fate decide the course than the person who has nothing left to fight for and just writes himself off. Leave you all with what number, result, or outcome are you letting define your direction right now? Because direction matters more than where you're standing. Assalamu alaikum.